Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hold on, y'all. It's your girl. It's your girl, the real deal, Anita Skills Reaction, and her investigation team, the real deals. And I just want to come in a minute. I ain't been live with them all day. I've been thinking. I'm a critical thinker. Sometimes I have to think alone. But I'm going to give y'all time enough to get in here. I can at least get one mod. I know it's late, but y'all live in different states and different time zones. So somebody behind me, I need, I need to get a mod, who's in this time zone period behind me to come in and let's talk. We need to talk about this case. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all time to get in here. I didn't know I was gonna go live. I hope everybody had a good weekend, but I want to go on and get started. I don't like to waste time. Um, it's a sad thing that all four of these students were killed like that. We ain't seen a mass murder. That's a mass murder. Yes, a mass murderer out there. Now, something about this house, y'all. Something about this house. It's one person that you are seeing, and usually when you hear people speak about a crime inside of HOUSE, what's the first thing come to your mind? Who is the first person comes in your mind when you think of anything anything going on in the house? Who's the first person come to your mind when you think about a case and something went down in that case and it happened in your house? Who is the first person you look for? I'm gonna give y'all time enough to get in here. I'm gonna get my mod. I know one on woke because they time behind mine. Their time is not like mine. Y'all, we need to talk. I know you used to being scared. I'm not going nowhere with this case. I'm staying in this case. The first person you think about when you think about this case, when something don't happen to somebody inside a house, the first person you think about is the homeowner, don't you? Anything happen at your party in your house, or anything happen in your house, they have to contact who? You. You're responsible for everything and everybody inside that house. Say no more. Now, you have to ask yourself, why were these four Idaho off campus students targeted? I can give you one reason. Allegedly, they make too much noise. They make too much noise. But every time somebody else make noise in the neighborhood, they probably don't even the police. The police came every time somebody complained about them. The neighbors tired of them. The neighbors tired of the young people in this house because they got to get up and go to work. The area is tired of them. People living in and up the street, down the street, tired of them. So why is the homeowner not called to the scene? Did they get the homeowner in trouble? See, y'all got to when you think about cases like this, step outside the box. And those who watching, if you don't like what I'm saying or what I'm getting close, please, you don't have to watch it because I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Now I've been following this case and it's something right about this case. Some it's not right about this case when it come down to Brian Kohlberger. Now I'm gonna ask you again. When something happened in your house, go crime tape. If something happened in your house, police been called to their house so many times. Who is the first person that they call? They call the homeowner. Why haven't we seen the homeowner? He's supposed to be on every he should be on every live. Every time you see live right here, he should be on it. Let's take a look at this video and then we're gonna talk.
Welcome back. We are live tonight in Moscow, Idaho. For 47 days, police were tight-lipped about what happened inside this house, giving basically no information about a suspect or even a person of interest. But what we didn't know was that they had someone in their sights nearly the entire time. Brian Kohlberger, a criminology student in neighboring Pullman, Washington. And as we dig into what we know about him, some of the pieces to this puzzle start to come together even more.
Detectives arrested 28-year-old Brian Christopher Kohlberger in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania, on a warrant for murder of.
I have to take the music off, yeah.
He grew up in Pennsylvania.
Okay. I can't hear with that music.
I would text him like, hey, you want to go for a run? We go for 6-7 mile runs at night.
Okay. They go for 6 and 7 runs at night. Some ain't right with this case. Some is not right with this case.
Brian Kohlberger. Kohlberger got his bachelor's degree.
This one on here, bro. I wanted y'all to hear the part. Let's listen to the young lady who covered um let's listen to this young lady who covered the BK story. And I wonder, was Brian obsessed with her? Obsessed with her. And why did Brian, another question I want to ask, what made Brian stop being a teacher assistant since he was so into law enforcement, in law, and he was teaching the other kids? What made him leave that job and went to security with all them PhDs and BS disease? Say BS degree. BS degree. Okay. What do we need to know about Brian? Let's listen to this lady right here. Let's listen to her now. She kind of spooked me a little bit.
Who reportedly actually taught Kohlberger.
Joining me tonight is Dr. Catherine.
She taught Goldberger. And she also wrote the book with BK in it. What did she and Brian? She's a weird lady. What did she and Brian talk about? What kind of conversation did they talk? Did they have?
Ramsland. She is the forensic psychologist.
Dr. Catherine Ramsland, professor, consultant, and most famous for her in-depth interviews with Dennis Rader, known as the BTK killer.
He asked me to solve a series of codes, and I was willing to pass the test.
Dr. Ramsland wrote his autobiography, and she talked about it on News Nation last year with Marnie Hughes.
He obviously liked the attention and the publicity then, and perhaps he still does now. Why give him a voice and a platform to share his thoughts and experiences?
I did this project because I wanted to benefit law enforcement, criminal justice, and psychology, and we want to learn about the early red flags in the life of someone like this who doesn't have the typical serial killer.
Now, this is BK. This is the same killer. Look how nice he dressed. You would have never thought he was a killer. He a mass murderer. He dressed good. He tortured people. Now, I can't hear through this music. I don't know where they got this music from. But I want to come in and I want to talk about this case because y'all, this is a serious case. I mean, everything that they using, trying to make Brian be the alleged killer. We don't know if Brian DNA been there before. You know what I mean? We don't know nothing.
Classmate giving insight into Kohlberger's demeanor right before winter break.
I did notice that he became a little chattier. He became a little more animated. Mostly what I noticed, though, is he was always showing up a little late, and he was always showing up with a cup of coffee in hand. He seemed like he was more exhausted.
Kohlberger had
He probably more exhausted because he probably been high. Not about killing nobody. You know, he can have some more things going on with him. I just want to shut this down. I'm gonna shut this down and I want to talk about this case. Because somehow I don't believe Brian know what he did, or either Brian either was allegedly high off of this. If he wasn't high, how did they get Brian? If that's the only way they got Brian off the affidavits, how we know they not making the roommates say stuff? How we know they not making the roommate talk like that? Say what she said. Say what she saw. Ain't no woman gonna stand up and look at no killer, go past their room though, and then wait till 12 o'clock in the afternoon to call their friend, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Who gonna do that? Who's gonna do that? Not me. So you have to ask yourself, who is gonna waste their time? Who is gonna waste their time? On killing somebody. Who gonna waste their time doing something like this? Who? Hold on for a minute, y'all. I just wanna think that Brian is being blamed with something that I I just don't. Okay. Think it's a setup, y'all, just to shut everybody up. I think Brian, have Brian ever been in there? They got a ring. Zana got a ring. One of them got a ring in their house, inside the house. Somebody got a ring. Why they don't look at the ring inside the house? Maybe they have, and they don't want to tell y'all. Maybe they have. They do. One of them's supposed to have a ring, inside the house. So the ring caught some. The ring caught something, y'all. The ring caught something going on. Move on, y'all. Yes, it is. Brian don't know why he locked up, y'all. Do y'all keep playing on? One thing about a person who commit crime, They enjoy seeing y'all think. They enjoy seeing y'all uh and all of that, but I, I just don't know. It's not Brian giving me Camper, can you get on my leg? It's not Brian giving me the sense of human that he did something. I think when have he ever been in the house before? They had anybody going in and out the house, y'all. That's something that y'all got to look at. If they were such scary young ladies, why do they have men, boys they age, and girls they age going in and out their house where they got to lay their heads? That wasn't on sorority. How them folks was staying there. That's where they were paying to stay. I just don't believe Brian the killer. If he is the killer, I'm still trying to see how did Brian blood get there. Or do Brian? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Because, first of all, when the friends came over, did they come in the side door, the patio door Brian came in? Did they come in the front door? Which way did they come in? And if they went upstairs, it should be more than one footprint on the floor. And then think about it. Okay, I understand they young. And I understand they could have been afraid to dial 911. Okay, we understand it. Okay, listen to this though, y'all. Listen to this. People been doing stuff awkward lately. They been acting like they scared to call the police. Yeah, they'll call their friend now before they call the police. Why was that girl afraid to call the police? Now I know the police don't been out there numerous of times, but you wasn't too afraid to call your friend. She wasn't afraid to call her friends. Y'all not understand. She wasn't afraid to call her friend. She put her friend in a situation that's dangerous to call your friends over. I wouldn't have dare call my friends over to that house. And the only reason why I don't want to call my friends over to the house, because I don't want them to walk up in the trap. I don't want them to get killed. I ain't nowhere in the world I would have called my friend. So ain't nowhere in the world I would say, Angel, can you come over here? Somebody in my house. No, I would have called the police before I called her. I don't want nothing to happen to her. So she called her sorority, the fraternity brothers. That's who she called. And that was dangerous. That was very dangerous. But if I don't understand. Okay, listen, y'all, listen. This is what people talking about. Listen. We stop making up. I wish the excuses that I hear we make up for these young people is the reason why they are the way they are. Y'all didn't hear what I said. I said the reason why these young people are the way they are, we always taking up for them. Now, if those girls were so scared of anything to be young, why is all the men and people, strangers, all up in their house and they don't know them? Think about it. Those are females and they got men running in and out that door. They ain't that scared. And another thing, listen to this. Brian too old to be around them anyway. Brian was 28 years old. He was too old to be in that house with them children. Now you got to ask yourself, why is he there? And why are they putting this on Brian? Why is Brian there? And why are they putting this on Brian? And how is Brian? Did Brian take that stuff? Did somebody set Brian up? This don't bother y'all. Y'all don't think about this. Did somebody set Brian up? Gave Brian that stuff? Hey man, do this favor for me. Here, I give you $100. Take this stuff, cause they know Brian is cool. Take this, man. Sometimes you could be in a situation you don't know you in something. Man, take this stuff right here and throw it away for me. Just take it and throw it away. Instead of Brian throwing it in his trash can, he threw it in the neighbor trash can to keep them from looking in his trash can. Brian knew they did something. It wasn't just Brian to me. It wasn't just Brian. They trying to act like they ain't see but one footprint on the floor. No, 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 no. If them friends came over there, you seen a lot of footprints on the floor. You got to find out how long did the killer stay in there stabbing on them? How long was he in there? When he went past the door, you think that man didn't feel nobody looking at him? How y'all know it was a man? How y'all know it wasn't a woman? How y'all know it wasn't no one man? Because it's some women stronger than men. How y'all know it wasn't no women's? Shoot, it could have been a basketball player. How y'all know it wasn't nobody at the school? How are we just going to say it was Brian? How we know it wasn't Brian's sisters? Somebody related to them. How they know it was Brian? With the DNA, like I said, Brian could have been in this with somebody else. And I think it's some jealous girls in this, some jealous men girls who like who like girls in this. And I wonder is anyone of some Ken and Brian. I wonder how his sisters look. I know y'all don't want to think like this. Of course, you're not gonna want to think like this. In a situation like this, you got to think anyway. Think about it, y'all. A girl fighting girls. Lately, we've been doing a lot of femicides. Here go another case with men fighting women. That's a femicide right there. So Brian in there, Brian, what make him kill that? What make him steal Kaylee all them time? Them seem like girls. These don't seem like women to y'all. Jealous girls. Don't seem like a man did it. It seemed like a girl did it. And the man and Brian threw the stuff away for them. They didn't need no man to kill them. Them girls didn't need no man to kill them. And then it could have took all of them to get what's the name while he was asleep. Zayna could have been woke and they killed him in his sleep. Think about it. Think about it. Why we know it's not them? How we know it wasn't no men and women that did this? And Brian covered up. Why is just one person walking by? Which way did the rest of them go? Did they go out that same door? It got to be some involved in this for some reason. Because you didn't need no men. You ain't need no man to hurt them girls. You didn't. You didn't need no men to hurt them girls. And that dude who came out there on that porch, when the police came out there and talked to Kaylee, he looked like Brian. He was when she was trying to lock him in the house. She was trying to lock that dude in the house. Y'all seen the video I put out there? When the police came in the patio door, by the patio door, y'all. I don't know what made them police walk around there to the patio door where he heard the loud music. And when the police walked to the bed on the side with the loud music, think about it. When he walked back there, Kaylee tried to close the door on that other boy. That boy looked like Brian. That tall boy looked like Brian. He sure did. And he came out there and sat on the sofa like, y'all stop me. I was getting a good dance. I mean, y'all need to go watch the video. Go watch the video. When Kaylee opened up that door, smiling at the police, she was trying to shut that boy up in that door. And that boy said, oh, no, not today. He opened that door. He came out that house. And you know what he did? Sat on the sofa so he can hear what she's saying to the police. How they know that wasn't him? He the same height Brian. How they know? It could be a basketball player. Brian got in the Brian. They made Brian come clean up, y'all. So it's more than just them. It was more than one person in that house. Allegedly, I know it. I feel it. I believe that it was more than one person in that house. Brad got set up. Brad made some money. Brad made some money that night. Brad lost us a skunk. He don't like he's smart. Brad's so smart that he don't know nothing. y'all got to understand that. He book smart, but he ain't street smart. Think about what I said. Think about what I just said. Brad book smart. Brad book smart. He ain't street. Now look, now y'all gotta remember now. Brad been out of school 2 years now. Got all these PhDs and SHDs and BS degrees, and ain't got nothing in his field. Ain't got no job in his field. So you got to ask yourself, what was the purpose of him going to school? Some people just go to school because they like going to school. But allegedly, I don't think Brian is the killer. I think Brian is taken up for somebody in his family. Either he's taken up for his friends. Y'all, when I look at Brian, the first thing when I look at Brian, he act like some mentally is wrong with him. He even came in the courtroom like he was mentally lost. Y'all can't tell me ain't nothing wrong with that boy. I ain't saying he did that killing. I don't feel he did it. I feel he covering up for some friend. Brian want to fit in. Brian, 28 years old. Brian ain't got no business in that house. Doing what? Them 20 and 21-year-old young folk, college student, enjoying college. That's what you do in college life, y'all. You have a good time. You don't think about killing each other. Somebody who close to Brian got that boy hooked up in some mess. Brian, you got to talk, bro. You got to talk. Y'all got to check and see if he don't have any kind of mental issues going on with himself since he been out of school. Some ain't right. That man went from teacher aide to a security guard. Come on now, teacher assistant to a security guard. And he went out them years to school. It didn't turn out to be what he doing. It ain't making sense, y'all. It ain't making sense. It's not 1 minute we hear this. And the affidavits that y'all seen, that we seen, I don't believe that's the right one. They just trying to hear what y'all gonna say. I think it's some more added in there. You're not gonna tell me that I'm gonna crack my door. They didn't they didn't say that. Now that's not what the news said. That's what we heard. What the news said that she was asleep. From the beginning, she was asleep. From the beginning, she was asleep. Something ain't right with this case, y'all. Something ain't right with it. 1 minute she sleep, 1 minute she's standing at the door, and she peeping out the door, and the next minute she up on the bed. And then you got I ain't laugh, I'm tripping. And then you got the room. 1 minute her room was up on the second floor. They had us thinking that they ain't telling the truth where these rooms at. The room was at the bottom floor. The room was on the floor when you first come in there. He went right out that lower level basement though. He went at that lower level because he had to go up the stairs. So he passed her room door. Across the hall from her room, allegedly from the first time they said that, it was that other girl. What the girl name? Lord, how much is Jesus? It was the other roommate room. Now they trying to say Dylan room was across from Zana room. I'm not going with that. I ain't gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy that because that's not what they said at first. So they can say what they want to say, but they ain't say that at first. Now they saying Zana had blood coming out the wall like this the Amityville horror house. Come on, y'all need to start doing that. Where's the homeowner? The homeowner. Oh, Mickey, I didn't even see you. Oh, you said Dylan involved. Allegedly. Allegedly, she's involved. No, allegedly, Dylan to me seems like she know more than what's going on. It's a creepy thing. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Allegedly, I think she is. But think about it. We ain't seen none of Brian's sister. We just saw one. She a psychologist. We had saw one psychologist. What about the other one? They short, tall, and then Brian. Who? Brian could. Brian could have been a client of one of them. Brian probably wasn't even in the house. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they blame the Brian. I just don't. I just don't understand. Wait a minute. Let me see what you said. Hold on, Mickey. I'm trying to pull up my chat. Hold on for a sec. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on, cause y'all, my chat not showing up. Hold on, y'all. Okay, they got him on bail. No, yeah, they got him on no bail. They got him on no bail, but hold on, let me move it. Let me move it. They got him on no bail, right? They got him no bail. Brad looked at his attorney the other day like he had a lot on his info on his mind. Brad looked at that attorney like, "Who are you? I ain't never met you before, but how you doing, ma'am?" That's how he looked. Brad looked at her strange. He looked at the judge strange. He's just strange like that. I wonder was Brian already in the house? Cause you remember at the very if you've been y'all got to follow this case to know what we're talking about in this case. See, from the beginning, they said that a roommate said it was loud music playing. It's always loud music. She said it was loud music playing. So how in the heck she can hear the conversation? How Dylan hear it? How Dylan, what her name? Dylan hear the conversations going on in the room, hearing the dogs, the dog barking and all that right there, and somebody moving around and somebody doing Zana doing this and that. What time did the DoorDash guy get there? See, I got so many questions. I can't wait till they have this trial. What time did the DoorDash guy get there? When the DoorDash guy get there, how many people cars he side there? How many people came to the door? Who came to the door? See, they ain't talked to the DoorDash man. He gonna be at that trial, allegedly. I don't think they should use Dylan DoorDash got there around 402. Okay, the DoorDash got there at 402. Okay. When the DoorDash people got there, Zana was eating. Okay, the crime happened around 425. Okay, the crime happened around about 425-ish. Okay. The crime happened after Zana ate. We still need to know from the DoorDash who came to the door. Who came to that door? Was it Zana? Who was it? Was it Dylan or was it Zana? Okay. Did anybody see anybody go in that house? Or was they already in the house partying? See, they can't be partying and locked up in their room. They're giving me a sense of what kind of house do they live in. Because at first the roommate said it was a lot of loud music. So you mean to tell me that the police didn't come at 4 for something ain't right about this story, y'all. Cause at 4 o'clock, if the DoorDash came did he hear loud noise at 4:02? Because Dylan said at the beginning that it was like, I ain't gonna never forget from the beginning. She said it was loud music from the beginning. When the DoorDash dude got there, was there any loud noise? 4 o'clock a.m. I doubt if loud noise was going on. People got to go to work. They would have called the police. Because the police said they come back out there again, they going to court. Why did Dylan say the music was loud? And then nobody called the police. If a killer ain't going to bring attention to the police, the killer ain't going to play no loud music for the police to come to catch everybody. Something ain't right about this case, y'all. The people in the case. I believe it was a bunch of jealous women in this thing. I believe it was a bunch of jealous women. Bunch of jealous women in this case. A bunch of jealous women. Bunch of jealous she women. Or either just something ain't about these women to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I wonder why my chat. Yeah, something about the women in this case. I think it's some women did this, and Brian know who it was. Wait, y'all. Let me see something. I'm trying to fix my chat because I can't see nothing. But wait, let me see something. I'm trying to fix my chat, Mickey. Hold on, because I can't see nothing. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on, I can't see the chat. I can't see my chat for some reason. Okay, hold on. Here you go. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. DoorDash got there around 4:02. There's a rumor someone else ordered the food. DoorDash from unknown account with a gift card. What? I ain't heard. I can't go by stuff like that. I can't do my cases like that. because I'm in a mind zone thing. I don't even want to get into that. I want to stick with allegedly Zayna called DoorDash. Now, how do they know who called DoorDash? Oh, because when DoorDash got there, how they know DoorDash been over there to the house? See, y'all, somebody talking. Someone is talking. Somebody is telling. Cause how would Dylan know that how would Dylan know that Zayna or the DoorDash? That's right. How Dylan know that that Zayna or the DoorDash? How they know she would listen to TikTok because of her phone? And why is Brian phone binging over that way? I think why is Brian over there at 4 o'clock a.m. in the morning? Why is he over there at 4:25 in the morning? And he's supposed to be way over there in his. They should. Do Brian have a twin brother? Do Brian have a brother? Do Brian have a brother? Do Brian have a twin brother? That's my question. Why is he hanging out over in Moscow and he stayed in Pennsylvania on the night of the killing? This is crazy. What's the motive? I don't see Brian killing them. To me, I think that Brian knew some girls and guys in this stuff. Brian don't even know what went on. Brian got used in this. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but Brian got allegedly got used in this. I believe so. I believe Brian mentally got used in this because he goofy. I really do. Girl, I was waiting on you to come through. That's why I went live. Yeah, what it is. I'm trying to wait. Your face ain't coming up though. Yeah, what it is on your thingy. There you go. I wait on. That's why I went live for you to come on. My thing is, I believe they got the. I believe they got somebody to do the extra work. It seemed like a class. It seemed like some girls, some strong girls, women in this case. How they gonna drop the knife thing? You know, the paper on the knife. How they gonna drop that? That's so messy. I think some women involved in this, y'all. Some she with men's. They always got men's over there. They don't took all the dudes. They so pretty. They got it going on. They jealous of them. And then they got the dudes to throw away the stuff. I believe some women did. I believe either in school or either it's gonna be sorority. This thing, it don't even make sense. It don't seem like no 28-year-old man did this. It don't to me. I think Brian got was in the Brian got I know who y'all can call. I know he'll want to make a couple of women that look the other way. Thank you. Thank you, what it is. Thank you. Thank you. I ain't no use in them trying to hide it. That's what it was. Exactly. You are exactly right. Hmm. Tell me that. It's some tall women play basketball. It's some taller than Brian. It's some tall, strong women in the world. Why and then Brian, like you know what? I don't understand how somebody could have gave Brian that stuff, passed that stuff to Brian. They talking about the shoes on the shoe, how the shoe made. Heck, Dylan called her friends over there. They could have been their shoe print. Why would a killer have on rubber gloves, surgical gloves, but then cover up his shoes? That's so dumb. I think it's a bunch of girls in this. That could have been women with they inside the mask. Women got bushy eyebrows. See, Brian making me think that his sister in this. Who do Brian? Do Brian have any brothers, y'all? Do Brian have any brothers? I wonder. Do he have? Is he the only boy? Is he the only boy? Wait, Mickey, I can't even see your. Wait, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I can't even see y'all chat for some reason. Hold on. Oh Lord, let me see. Here it go. Sure do. What you say, Mickey? Sure do. Didn't want blood on his shoe. Thank you. Don't no murder one. I'm gonna come in there home, drop the knife, the thing to go to the knife right there on the side of Kaylee. That is so slash women stuff, y'all. I guarantee you that we gonna be right. I guarantee we gonna be right about this. Brad lost. Brad slow and lost. Brad just book smart. He ain't street smart. They get hey man, get rid of this right here. Do whatever you want to, just get rid of it. Well, I'm smart. I'm not gonna put it in my garbage can because they gonna come check my garbage can. I'm gonna put it in the neighbor. How y'all know the neighbors didn't do it? He put it in the neighbor's garbage can. How do y'all know the neighbors didn't do it? If the neighbors some kin that something ain't right about this. Something ain't right about this. This something ain't right, y'all. And why they not questioning the other the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend of Kaylee? Why that Jack? They just exclude Jack. Jack the one go hunting, y'all. Jack the one do hunting and the one play tennis. To my oh no, it's not him. He's out of it. That's what the sister said. No, it wasn't him. But they know who it was. The sister know exactly who it was. Cause she don't got comfortable. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. See, the sister, the family don't got comfortable now. They don't put on makeup. They don't went and change the hairdos. Daddy watching football. He eating dinner good. Everybody chilling. Ever since they caught Brian, there's something going on in this case, y'all. Something going on in the case. They act like that Brian the one who did it. Cause first the sister said, say I remember what that little book said from the beginning. She said, it's not Jack. It's not Jack, the one who she used to go with. But she called Jack. Jack talking about he was asleep. Jack in love with Kayla. Why would he be asleep? I think of some women got something to do with it. I think a bunch of women, bunch of girls. And then they got to have more than one footprint on the floor. Why did it take so long to call for help? I don't understand it. How can I be okay? Okay. I'm with you on that ear with you. I'm being okay. Y'all, come on now. Listen, y'all. 21. I was 21 once upon a time, 21 too. I was 20, 19-year-old on my own in my own apartment. Now, she 21. Okay, listen. You said that You froze up when he went past you. Let me tell you something about that though. Brian, if that was Brian, they feel when somebody watching them. When they came through that past that door, they had to go past her to go out that patio door. She claims she was under the bed. They claim she froze. Now, if she froze, she like the guy caught with that door open. Trust me, that's why she ain't open that door no more because she thought they seen him. Now, let's put it like this. Okay? Now what she did was waited waited some hours. She waited some hours. What was she doing after he went through that door? She stayed this hour, that hour, that hour, 4, 5 hours, and called her friend. They called the police using Kaylee's phone. Y'all remember that? Yeah, what do you remember? They said they used Kaylee's phone. Somebody used Kaylee's phone to call the police. Why did they use Kaylee's phone to call the police? See, I ain't gonna forget what they said from the beginning. Somebody had Kaylee's phone. And that's how the sister found out somebody used Kaylee's phone. And if you think about it, why would you put your Kaylee got blood all in her room? Kayla got blood on the floor all in her room. How they get her phone? Man, they better come out with a Brian gonna win it. If they don't come out right, Brian gonna win it. She could have her friend at any time. What you mean by that? It's nowhere in the world she had Kaylee. Somebody had Kaylee's phone. Somebody had there's something going on, y'all. Kaylee had her own phone in her own room. How did they walk in Kayla's room and get her phone and call the police? The friend called the police. It's blood. It's nowhere in the world they could say it's just one print on the floor. It's blood. Them folks stepped in blood to get on her phone. They got her phone to make sure everything was. They can't delete nothing on her phone. Her sister got the phone records. Hey. The sister got the phone records, y'all. Because I ain't got to go to work in the morning, but I ain't sleeping though. But the sister got the phone record, the Kaylee phone. Yes, she do. She said somebody used Kaylee phone to call the police. Why they ain't use their own phone to call the police, y'all? Come on now. You gonna put your ear on a dead person phone? Shh. Y'all ain't talking to no dummies. Y'all talking to college students. She could have called her friends anything. Why wait until morning? Yeah, her sis slipped about the phone. Sure did, Andrea. That's why I said I'll never forget the bit at the beginning. Her sister messed the phone thing up. I would never forget. She said they used Kaylee's phone to call 911. Then her friend called 911. Camper, get out my leg. Thank you. Her friend called 911. Y'all, they don't want us to talk about this case. I was gonna tell you. We getting too close to the case, y'all. Go ahead. Two people want us to stop talking. I told them not to stop talking about this case. We don't got close to it. On the video with Dad for sure did. She said, sure did. Said somebody called from you, Kaylee phone, to call the police. And the mama said that when the mama wasn't in the picture, the sister got into the phone, and the mama said it was somebody Kaylee knew. Huh. Bam. It was somebody Kaylee knew. Sure did. I'm telling y'all, we close to this case. I'm telling y'all, we close to it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, that's all I got to tell y'all. I just had to text y'all. I'm telling y'all. These folks forgetting what they said. But then you look at everybody now. They you go look at the mama, look at the daddy, look at the sisters. She married though, but she ain't looking. She more release. They relief off of something. They so cause she look nice now. Look like she got on makeup. She wearing makeup. She looking good. She normal. She saying that they in a way they kind of glad. Boy, this some it had to be someone that they all know. Thank you. Because if it was a stranger, we wouldn't heard way more screaming on that audio. It was somebody that they knew. All of them. Dylan too. It was somebody that they knew. Had to been somebody that they knew. That's why that goes to your answer, is what it is. That goes to your answer. That's why it took long. There's some girls involved in this thing, y'all. And Brian got paid. Had to be someone she knew for her to go back to bed. Thank you. After seeing Brian in the hallway. And not call the girls and check on them. Thank you. Is what it is. Cause she could have called, she could have, like you said, she could have called them. She could have called each one of them. Y'all all right? She ain't had to open up her room though. Y'all okay up there? She ain't even answer her. She ain't even called none of them. Y'all door been open since 4:25, 5 o'clock in the morning. And y'all wait till 12 o'clock to call the police. And then somebody called the police from Kaylee phone. How y'all get Kaylee phone? Y'all had to go in her room and step in that blood. Y'all tamper over the evidence. How are they gonna use the affidavits in the trial? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Y'all better get y'all forensic stuff together. Y'all better get y'all stuff together. In time out, they trying to make it seem like it's the Amityville house to me. That's me saying it. Talk about blood coming out there on the outside of the wall. It's just too much in this case. The blood coming off the wall, y'all, in the room Kaylee was in. Come on now. So what y'all saying to say the house bleeding? Come on. Surgical gloves? Really? And y'all didn't kill the dog? But you killed the human? You got some kind of heart. You like dogs. You like animals. My opinion sounds like that night shit was planned. Thank you. It was planned. They knew their DNA would be in that room. So that is why they used that phone. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all better, okay. I'm going to tell y'all something. That college will lose money if they don't find who they need to find. If they don't find who they need to find, we got to plant this murder on somebody. Get Brian, I need you to play a game with us. You got to play this game, Brian. You got to play this game with us, man. We got to get away with this. And one knife. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that he used no one knife in this thing right here. Not from what I heard, the way they describe how horrific stuff was. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. 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 It was more than one person in this thing. There was more than one knife, y'all. They got to come up out their gift trip. Start acting like it's a high-class murder case. Brian don't have nothing to say. Brian ain't got nothing to say because Brian don't know what's going on. Brian know. He knows what's going on. But he protecting them people too. Somebody called allegedly. Do Brian have? How they know it ain't Brian's sister? How they know it ain't Brian? Somebody, it's somebody else in this thing. This ain't smelling right. This ain't Case Hill. It's crazy. This ain't right, y'all. How they gonna say they just seen one footprint and footprint was all through the house when it see they tampered with evidence. They could have came in there and plant stuff on they could have came in there and plant some stuff down. They could have plant that knife thing on the floor. She wasn't too scared to call the friends. She wasn't too scared to call the friends. Ethan must have been bad. Okay, because they reacted his part on that affidavit. They did. I ain't see Ethan. I ain't see how they reacted him on the affidavit. I got to read it again. What the friends were called to tent the house. Why? What they say about? I mean, what they say about Ethan on the affidavit? I don't even remember what they said, but I got it. I got it, but feel like taking it out right now. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna tell you something. They set it up, y'all. Once they went in there, whoever went in there did the killing, they had Brandon step back in there. It's some footprints all over that house. It's some footprints they picked up. That but whatever they came in there to do, the police had already came in there and cleaned it up. Bam. The police officer on the affidavit, it was just the coroner information. What it say? What it say? Just give us a little clue. I don't feel like taking it like I gotta go to work in about a couple more hours. It had the coroner information, but nothing about his injuries. They showed in, they really didn't talk about Ethan. I think the police department covered some of that stuff up allegedly. I think they went in there and tampered with some stuff before the real people came. They can't tell me that ain't nobody else footprint in that house. How would Dylan friends get Caleb's phone? Yeah, they didn't talk about him. See, they didn't talk about Ethan too much. They weren't worrying about Ethan. It seemed like Ethan should have been rolling out on that floor, or he woke up. See, I'm easy to wake up. Some people not. So it is. Yeah, what it is. Hey, TJ. Everyone alive is a suspect. That's true. That's true. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all be if y'all woke. I gotta text y'all, honey. Ooh, wait. I gotta text y'all something. I ain't gonna say it on here. This is crazy. This case is something else. And they taking up for the two po babies. But them girls, y'all, who they had crying and talking. That wasn't dealing them talking at the funeral thing. Not at the funeral, but at the school thing. That wasn't them. I don't know who them two girls were, but that black hair and that blonde hair. Cause Dylan is tall. But the preacher read for Dylan and the roommate was, I'm gonna tell you another thing, is what it is. They said at first that, see, I be paying attention. They said at first that Dylan room was across on the other side with that other girl, with the other girl. Now they trying to put Dylan up there with Zayna and Ethan. No, she wasn't up there with Zayna and Ethan. I'm telling y'all. She wasn't up there with Zayna and Ethan at first. She was on the lower level across the hall from the other girl. He came through that door. Why that door unlocked? That door that they got right there, y'all. It's hard to kind of get in there. You got to prime that door. You got to really fight. You got to really fight to get in that door right there. So why that door unlocked? So I'm gonna show y'all the picture tomorrow of the door. What y'all got? They said with Bethany. There you go. In the beginning, they showed did, Andrew. At the beginning, they said Bethany room was across from hers. Tell me, man, I'm keeping up with them folks. They said Bethany room was across from her. And then they trying to say Ethan room and Zayna room was across from her. Come on, y'all. Let's make it make sense. Nah. They gonna tell me something else. They gonna tell me something else. See, if you go listen to what everybody say, you'll get confused in this case. That's why I can't go. I can't. I have to listen to what these folks on the news. I want to catch them in some. I'm listening to them. I'm listening to these supposed to be some kind of excuse me, yeah. I had to take my butt to sleep. This case was a mess from the beginning. That's where you got to catch it from the beginning. That's why I said. If you didn't catch this case from the beginning, you lost. You got to go way back from the beginning. You got to go back from the beginning and put it back together, and then you see a different in the change. It's a change in this. We don't know were they good girls. We don't know what went on, what was going on in that house. Because everybody was going in that house. They weren't even at home and people was in that house. Come on, y'all. But you scared to call the police? You scared to call the police, but you call your friends? Whoever owned that house, y'all, running that house, that's all I got to say. Whoever run that house is responsible for this too. Because you supposed to be all on the news. You own the house. I'm telling you. Oh, here's what it is. When you go to the beginning, you already in the middle of it, right? You got the middle right, is what it is. You smart. You'll catch on to it. Oh, when you do it, no, you in the right spot with this. But when you go from the beginning, then you go say, oh, wow, whoa. Go way back to the very beginning. If they ain't took it down, if they ain't take it down yet. The beginning is a trip. The beginning was more like, y'all better not say too much. That's what the beginning is more like. You better not say too much. Y'all better not talk. It's I got something to tell y'all. Yeah. Yeah. From the beginning, we were asking how can an unconscious person call 911 show did and drill. We were like, they did take some of that stuff down because I tried to go back again, but I got it. I got it. You made it back? Hey, they sure did take some of that stuff down. They took it down, baby. Well, let me close my room though, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me close the door. Look at Minnie sitting in her house. Oh, she's so cute. She just sitting in her house. So cute. Man, but yeah, what is see you in there? But look, look who's sitting in their house. Ill what is? All you see is a little black. Oh Lord, Sean came out. But from the beginning, I was like, what? Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this light. I gotta get up in a minute. At the beginning, they said they had to clean. Girl, they cleaned that house sparkly. They cleaned that house so good it don't even make no sense. They had special stuff they had to clean the house off with and get some out for it. Mm-hmm. What you say they ain't called a popo, right? They said they ain't called a popo right away. You sound like mother. Okay. Shoot. Clean that thing. That thing so clean up good it don't make no sense. And I'm gonna tell you, they sure taking up for the owner of that house. They sure taking up for the owner of that house, y'all. Somebody trying to say something. I can't even put it up. They taking up for that owner. One of y'all trying to say something, it ain't coming up. Yeah. Go back. Hey, when you go way back, you're gonna freak out. Now when I went back to try to look for some stuff, they took it down. They taking it down fast, y'all. They on the internet and they on here and they paying attention to your page. They are paying attention to your page. Owner may be tied to the school. Owner is tied to hey, owner quiet. You right. You right, eh? You right. Hey, he better be, hey, they better get somebody, because they're going to lose students. Huh. Y'all know how them university is. That's a university too. Shh. Ain't no way in the world the owner name shouldn't be, our owner should be on every channel. Owner should be on every live, come on, because 4 people died in your house. So are you, and I'm going to tell you something. Somebody got paid. I don't know. My mind just told me about Kaylee family. I wanted they get paid off. I wanted that sister them get paid. I wanted somebody get paid out in this case. And the only reason why I say that, because this is weird. The house, the owner, the phone, who called the police, professional, baby. Professor, it may be. I don't know who owned that house. And then what's the name? His kinfolk, his dad or somebody, he a head man over something. Kaylee boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, he had a new girlfriend. Why he ain't answer for tonight? He ain't hear the phone ring. He been answer the phone when she called. Why he ain't answer this time? Thank you. I said, boom. Say, I just boom, drop it. Shoot. Huh. Y'all better think. This case I read. I'm going to tell y'all what Brian tell y'all. I don't know what's going on. Brian is the cleanup man. You got me some? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, teacher. Let me turn this one. Turn it back. Thank you, TJ. Okay.
I missed my movie. I had to reset it.
Oh, okay. But you said 10 times. Come on, Jet. Thank you. Come on, Jet. You know you love Kaylee. You know, move, Camper. Camper, move. Camper gonna make me whoop it. Come on, 10 times, Jet. What you doing, Jet? Come on, Jet. 10 times. You love Kaylee, remember? You love Kaylee. You'll do anything for Kaylee. Come on now. See, y'all. They don't want us talking about this case. But don't nobody tell me what to do. Uh-uh. Yeah, call her about 10 times. He would not answer that phone. She trusts what make her why her phone and then all of a sudden, y'all sit down. Excuse me, y'all sit down, count a minute. I don't have nothing for y'all. Not calling your roommates after seeing a strange man. Thank you. That is weird. You ain't even called none of them to see what they doing upstairs. Thank you. You up on the bed? Huh. Okay, Dylan. But you know what? Dylan could be getting set. Dylan might be set up. They might be making Dylan say that. They might be making Dylan say that. And the guy who see Jack, her ex people got money. They big people on the thing. They big people. And the police officer, Fry, who over the case, some been in here ill too. See, y'all, what is allegedly going on now? Y'all can excuse me, my sons. What allegedly going on now is we know it ain't Brian. We know it's not Brian, but we got to keep it going for the people. But if it ain't Brian, who is it? Brian don't even know why he in court. We don't know how that stuff got in there. Somebody said Brian up. Brian, whoever know Brian said setting Brian up. You're not gonna tell me he went all the way over there from Pennsylvania, come over there, and he said the guy, only reason why the guy was gonna fight him while he was in jail because he acting like it ain't nothing to me. He went to Idaho to go shopping because it's cheaper. He may be telling the truth. He might be telling the truth. He might be lying. Got to think about it. Boy, I'm telling you this. I can't wait till the trial starts. And guess who trial start tomorrow, y'all? We got to be on that tomorrow. Tomorrow, Young Thug trial start. I think he's too what is it? Meticulous to lead that. Oh. Brian ain't gonna lead it. Then a girl did that. How we know it wasn't no jealous girls on the basketball team did this? How we know it ain't no jealous girls did this? Something ain't right about the way them girls were running that house, allegedly. Allegedly, he has OCD. You know what? I asked that question. I asked that question about Bryant. I asked that question. Because the same day he got stopped by the police, why didn't get that dude no ticket? Is Brian involved in anything, y'all? Anything like crazy stuff that young folks do? You know, being in a circle and all that kind of stuff. This case sound like what's that name of that show? Oh, okay, I think of it. And the way they were coming at that and the way they were coming at that lady who was on TikTok, Ashley. Woo wee. They'll tell Ashley so bad. This old lady told Ashley, oh yeah. Now you don't got to kill her. You don't gotta kill her. What you gonna do? You need to leave it alone. But I'm saying to myself, don't y'all want to catch the killer? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in that house. But to stab Katie, the way she was tortured the worst, somebody jealous of her. I wonder had she ever been with somebody's boyfriend. A husband. You don't never know. You don't never know. That's why it shot with some girls in it. It could be. I don't know. I just want to see the outcome. I want to see the trial. Trial coming up again next. Let me see. Let me see. The trial coming on up on the 13th, 12th of the 13th. Yeah, I gotta get out here. I gotta go to work. I just wanna. I'll be back on here at 5:10. I'll be back on here at 5:10, y'all. Ooh wee! I just had to come in. I had to come on here for a minute. So y'all, we got to do this thing. We got to do this thing. It's just strange how I ain't hearing. I ain't hearing that, but I be on at 5:30 in the morning, y'all. I know y'all got to go to sleep, so I won't talk about this at 5:30. I'll talk about something else. Good night, y'all. Thanks for watching, everyone else.